Hello everyone, welcome you all to my YouTube channel Pole Science Gurukulam. Today we have an important topic, that is environment and its basic components. Through this video we know about the meaning of environment and its basic components like atmosphere, biosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. Let's start the discussion. First, we have to know the meaning of environment. Environment is the surrounding or conditions in which a person, animal or plant lives. It is the complex or mixture of physical, chemical and biotic factors like climate, soil and many other living things that act as an organism or an ecological community. It is also the aggregate of social and cultural conditions that influence the life of an individual or community. So we can define environment system a sum total of all living and non-living elements and their effect that influence human life, where the living or biotic elements are animals, plants, forest, fisheries and birds, and non-living or abiotic elements are water, land, sunlight, rocks, air and many other non-living things. Environment have mainly four major components, which include lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and atmosphere, where litho refers to rocks and hydro refers to water. Likewise, bio refers to life or living thing, or atmosphere refers to air. So let's discuss one by one. First, lithosphere. It is believed that lithosphere evolved about 4.6 billion years ago. It refers to the solid rock or crust that covers the entire planet. The rocks divided into three categories present in lithosphere. One is metamorphic rock, another one is igneous rock and the third one is sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks formed by heat and pressure from pre-existing rocks. Likewise, the igneous rock formed by the cooling of hot molten rock, also known as magma. The third type of rock formed from pre-existing rocks. Besides this, the lithosphere also includes a various number of different landforms like mountains, valleys, rocks, minerals and soils. The lithosphere is constantly changing due to forces and pressures such as sun, wind, ice, water and chemical changes. The Earth's surface is composed of two types of lithosphere. One is oceanic lithosphere, another one is continental lithosphere. The oceanic lithosphere includes the uppermost layer of mantle, which is topped with a thin yet heavy oceanic crust, where the hydrosphere and lithosphere meet together. Likewise, the continental lithosphere includes the uppermost layer of mantle, which is topped with a thicky but light continental crust where the atmosphere, biosphere and hydrosphere meet the lithosphere. The second component is hydrosphere. It includes all forms of water in Earth. The forms of water include ocean, lakes, river, snow, glaciers, water under the earth surface, and even the water vapor that is found in the atmosphere. So all are included in the hydrosphere. The plant and animal organism rely on the hydrosphere for their survival because water is essential element for their survival. It covers approximately 70% of the earth's surface. The hydrosphere is always in motion because there is movement and flow of water in rivers, streams and ocean every time. The third component is biosphere. It composed of all living things or organisms, including plants and animals. The biosphere is a narrow zone on the surface of Earth where the soil, water and air combine to sustain life. Life can only occur in this biosphere, from fungi, bacteria to large animals can survive only in the biosphere. And most of the living organisms are found from up to 3 meters below ground and to 30 meters above it. And also it found into 200 meters of the ocean and seas water. So the last component is atmosphere. It refers to air that surrounds the earth. It is always in motion and constantly changing. There are about 14 different gases exist that made atmosphere. It is also responsible for the weather and change of weather in earth. It has also 4 major layers like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. Troposphere is the bottom layer of the atmosphere. It is the layer where the weather happens and change. It is the warmest layer because the heat rising of Earth's surface. Tropopause is a layer which separating both troposphere and stratosphere. So tropopause is the point where the temperature will begin to change due to the increase of altitude. Next layer is stratosphere. Above the tropopause there is stratosphere. It composed of large concentration of ozone gas. It absorbs a large percent of radiant solar energy to protect the earth from harmful ultraviolet rays or UV rays. The next layer is mesosphere. It is the coldest sphere of atmosphere. Here the water vapor often freezes to create clouds that are purely made of ice. The mesosphere is separated from thermosphere by mesopause. The last layer of atmosphere is thermosphere. It is the topmost layer of atmosphere. Here many satellites are present in the circle of Earth. Due to the thin air and proximity of the sun, the temperatures rapidly increase and decrease in the thermosphere. There is not a constant temperature. It was always increase or decrease. So that's all about the environment, meaning and components. That's all for today. Thank you.